see what's going to be on the show. But we look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening, myself and Joan Rivers at 4 p.m. for 2 hours. Are you here tomorrow?
Nope, I'm here on Monday with Linnea.
And then Monday,
fashionably early,
we have a big continuation of our nonstop style event. So we'll see you all then. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
And guess what's happening right now? 25th annual Big Bonanza Silver Day. I mean, from somebody that remembers the very first one, and yes, I stood here in a hoop skirt. Come on, Pat, you remember. I think we also wore a bonnet. We have come a long way in the past 25 years. What I love about today, homage to the classics. I mean, we have more classics in this show. Can you stand the fact that we have a Riccio Today's Special Value and a San Marco hot pick in these 3 hours this morning? All the jewelry is at a great Big Bonanza sale price until midnight tonight. And if you want to know about Big Bonanza, you can go to my Facebook page, Jane Treacy QVC, or to QVC.com under my Jane's Rockstars blog and read about how the day got started and why we do it today. So we have such a great 3-hour morning. Everything is on a sale price. We have 2 wonderful guests that are waiting in the wings, and probably more variety of designer and artisan crafted and Vicenza silver. In fact, let's stop babbling, Jane, and let's start shopping. Like I said, it has been, I don't know, forever since we've seen a Riccio bracelet as a Today's Special Value, but even more so, this is the first time that the Ultrafine collection has ever brought us a bracelet Today's Special Value. Now, Ultrafine is not sterling, it's better. Sterling silver is 92.5 parts pure silver. Ultrafine is 95 parts pure silver. So there's more precious silver in Ultrafine than there is in traditional sterling. It's also hyperallergenic, it's more tarnish resistant, and it is bright and shiny as the midday sun. So this Skeletto bracelet that actually means a little ladder. When you see Riccios being made, as I've had the honor of being able to do many years ago in Italy, you'll understand why this truly is a work of art. So we have 2 widths for you. We have the 1/4 inch width, and we have the 5/8 of an inch width. And I noticed I didn't put the 5/8 of an inch width Easy Pay on my card. So thank you so much if you could do that for me, you guys. But how about that Easy Pay? $23.25 to $48.50 for Ultrafine Riccio, and you actually influenced part of this design. I'll tell you about it when we get to our value of the day. Talk about another classic. Oh my gosh, Vicenza silver, also classically made in Italy, made us this reversible and this fantastic diamond cut braided woven necklace. That's the one side, which is all high polished. The other side has this unusual scallop diamond cutting. This is what I'm wearing. This is, again, a return to the classics. You're looking at 4 easy payments of $39.75 or $42.25 because we have 2 lengths, the 18 and the 20. That is a huge hot pick, along with something else waiting in the wings. Designer Robert Elizondo has gone back to his classic, heavy, elegant, fabulous sterling silver roots. And what I love about this is the color of that little sub-dial influences the cabochon gem that's actually in the stem of the watch. So if it's blue, it's London blue topaz. If it's black, it's black spinel. And if it's the green that I'm wearing, then it is your beautiful chrome diopside. Totally adjustable to almost any wrist size. It's the only Ecclesi watch on the day. It's a sale price, 5 easy payments of $59.96. Now, I don't know anybody who's in the building and into jewelry as much as David Markstein, who buys our gold and our Vicenza silver and our silver and gem as I have. And he looked at me when we were meeting for this day and he said, Jane, I have never, ever bought a San Marco of this gauge. This is so bold, so beautiful. It's a 1/2 inch in width. It is gorgeous. It's a hot pick. We have 2 lengths, 7 1/4 and 8 inch. We gave you that easy pay until midnight, $45.80 or $49.80. Now, I'm wearing these next earrings, and I will tell you, originally they only came in 1 size. And I look at Christy, our wonderful buyer, and I say, could you please buy it in 2 sizes? Because the one, here they come. The 1 earrings are really, really, really big and bold and exciting, and that is totally happening in the world of jewelry right now. But the other one, honestly, I felt needed to be a little bit smaller, still bold. So I'm actually wearing the smaller ones, okay? And then I'm gonna hold up the larger ones. They're $45 or $55. And I think you'll understand where I was going when I said, could we have one that was a little bit smaller and one that was a little bit bigger? So the small is going to lay down at 2 1/8 inches, so really nothing small about it. And the large is 3 inch. This is one of my 2 picks of the show. One happens to be the watch from Robert, because I've been collecting his watches for pretty much 20 years. And then this is my pick of the show earring. So I have the smaller, this is the larger. I mean, you might have the personality that there's room for both, right, in the wardrobe. So, oh my gosh. Okay, 25 years of presenting silver on QVC. Today we have 17 hours on air, we have 24 hours online, and there are about 150 items on sale on QVC.com that you'll never see on air. So make sure you're checking out QVC.com. But we are going to get started with something that never, ever, ever, infinity, would have been on the air 25 years ago, because it is a gem that we only recently introduced to you, and it is absolutely fabulous when it's combined with turquoise. I fell in love with two pieces that are similar to this. One is the ring, which is coming up, Be Still My Heart, oh my gosh, and the other are these earrings. So these are brand new today. Most of the show is brand new. Many of the pieces you haven't seen at all since midnight. This is a gorgeous combination of turquoise that's set in sterling silver and then is accented by that black spinel. Black spinel, first of all, is what, Treacy was to the jewelry world maybe about a year ago. It has just skyrocketed. It was our first big black spinel hours on our gem day, and we can't keep it in stock. And this is on sale. So you're saving almost $30 simply by shopping this morning for these beautiful, elegant, designer-inspired earrings. We really were inspired by couture. And let's face it, this is a very sophisticated earring. We're going to see hoops in the show that match the value of the day. We're going to see our really fun my pick of the show earrings that are coming up. But this particular earring is one, and I'll slip it on, that literally we know is for the woman that really loves elegant couture, high-end jewelry. There's my rock star. I didn't see you, honey. And so do you. Right back at you, my love. There's Katia, a.k.a. Rockstar, wearing these earrings. And look at what she has on. She has on a cute gray slack. She's got a gorgeous coral top, little black shell underneath, and no turquoise on. You don't have to do that matchy-matchy. In fact, I was working with Maria McCool. You know her from Callista, but she's also a major stylist. And we were putting colors together and prints together that, years ago you never would. There are no rules. If it looks fun and funky, do it. And this earring is unlike any earring you have. I love the fact that we have an opportunity today. And by the way, Katia's necklace is coming up next, and you won't believe the fact that it's under $25. Sometimes I really do feel like we've turned back the clock to Big Bonanza Silver Day 25 years ago. 100 of these have already been ordered, and we don't have a whole lot of these in stock. So it's really an opportunity for you to get a pair of earrings that are totally different and exciting and elegant, and a pair of earrings that just pop. They're not too big, as you can see. They're not going to dangle way down below the ear. They're not going to move crazily back and forth. But what they are going to do is give you that exciting, dramatic sense of style and give you sterling silver, that precious metal, and two beautiful, beautiful gemstones combined. First time ever. Like, if you've loved the Black Spinel shows, Antoinette has been hosting a lot of them, and you absolutely adore those shows, but you haven't really, been able to find anything like this, that's because this is so brand new and so couture inspired. Now, later on is a ring that I begged for. It's turquoise with citrine and blue topaz. That's coming up a little later on in our sale. And remember, we're together until noon. Then Sean Killinger is going to take you shopping because, I love the fact that this show fell on a week of a host of spring favorites, because certainly you and me, silver favorites. Okay, talk about the trend. All eyes on the wrist. That's what it's all about. And you are looking at what was a hot pick last night with Rick, a set of 7 polished and textured slip-on bangles. You get all 7 of them. This is not 1996, even though the prices look like that. $66 for the average, $74 for the large. And wait till you hear the gram weight, J279016. If you have very sharp eyes, then you notice the rings that I'm wearing. They are diamonds. From our Affinity Diamond Collection, this is the 10-stone color diamond band ring. I am not kidding you. That's a 1-carat total weight of diamonds for 5 easy payments of $49.99. Now, those diamonds, we'll tell you the story behind them. Yes, you're going to order yellow, green, blue, or red, blue always being our most popular. When they are mined from the earth, they have the properties to become that color. They are then treated so that they permanently become that color, and they will stay that color forever. They are beautiful diamonds, and they're $49.99. And then here's my ring. If you love couture, if you love different, if you love elegant, you're gonna love this ring. It is a combination of turquoise and citrine and topaz, and it is J279054. So it's all about silver, all on sale, all online today until midnight. You and me till noon. We're back again, I believe, at 4, I think. 3 or 4 with Antonella, 4 o'clock with Antonella, and then Lisa takes you shopping, then of course Jill doing the grand finale tonight. But I love this piece because it's brand new, and it's very special to me, but I also hope it's special to you. And I think if there's ever anybody in your family that needs a little bit, here's a wish come true kind of moment, here is this necklace. It is brand new today. It is exactly what's been happening, not just here on QVC. We've seen some of our guests wear a version of this necklace. In fact, our own elegant and lovely Sue Clifton from Dooney and Burke has a wishbone necklace that she often wears. But you've seen some of the biggest stars, by the way, who were on the red carpet in a red dress, hint, hint, who actually wear a wishbone necklace and have been photographed in one. So it's a big Hollywood trend, and it's part of jewelry that we're calling self-expression, all about wearing something that is fun and exciting and different. And also, you know, in this, I'm grabbing that wishbone, I'm making a wish, and I'm hoping that my dreams come true. So this is perfect as a birthday gift, and it is brand new today. And this is one of the several pieces where I look at it and think, okay, I know this is our 25th annual. I know silver was a lot less expensive 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but did we suddenly turn back the clock? Because this beautiful pendant, and by the way, the pendant's not overpowering. It's just about 1 inch in length, so it's really wearable. On a sterling silver chain, let's face it, if this was featured at a store that has a distinct color jewelry box, you would not be seeing this without a 1 or a 2 in front of it, right? It's $24.96 for QVC's beautiful sterling silver that we've been bringing you since the very early days of QVC. And we've also been obviously bringing you a Big Bonanza Silver Day for the last 25 years. You know, we have a funny family story. This is why I asked for this, because when I was little, my brother and I were doing the wishbone. And my mother gave him that look, because John's 11 years older than me, let Janie win, because I was, you know, and still am the brat baby of the family. And so, unfortunately, he pulled too hard, and the wishbone broke on his end, and I burst into tears. So my mother, being the smart mom that she is, went into the turkey, knew there was another bone that looks like the wishbone, and she brought it out, giving him again the hairy eyeball and saying, let the baby win this time. So of course we struggled. I won. I was so happy. She said, make a wish. And I made a wish and I burst into tears. And she said, what's the matter? What did you wish for? And I said, I wish I had the real wishbone. So now you can have the real wishbone. I mean, this is just such a great gift for a daughter, if you have girls like I do who are tweens and teens, for someone that is, you know, maybe facing some treatment or a new change in life, or maybe an engagement gift or a wedding gift. I mean, this is a wish upon a star, a wish come true kind of moment, and it is so subtle and cool. Start going through the fan magazines or, you know, the style magazines, see the stars kind of, you know, in their cool little hoodies and yoga pants and adorable little boots that they love to wear, bebopping down, you know, Hollywood Boulevard. Not that they ever walk around Hollywood Boulevard, it's probably more, you know, Rodeo Drive. This is the kind of necklace that you're seeing. And it's $24.96. What a great graduation gift. Lovely for graduation. Any year, whether it's 8th grade, 12th grade, graduate school, college, it doesn't matter. It's one of the most affordable items in the show, and it is only $24.96 as our Big Bonanza Silver Day continues. So, like I said, I work very closely with our buyers, and David Markstein, who certainly buys all of our beautiful gold and Vicenza silver and gems. I think this might be his favorite on the day, honestly. It is J275395. It is on 3 easy payments of $53.67 or $58.33. You're going to choose rose, white, or yellow. You're going to choose average or large. And that actually comes from an Italian manufacturer who no one can duplicate what they do. They're really known for their brush finish. But here it comes. Our today's special value. I honestly don't think there could have been a better today's special value chosen for this 25th annual Big Bonanza Silver Day, which, as I mentioned to you, is, of course, a silver anniversary. 5,000 plus have been ordered since midnight last night. This is the first time ever that we've chosen ultra-fine silver, which is actually a higher silver amount in the piece than sterling silver. So it's just an amazing feat to be able to do that in ultrafine. First time we've ever done an ultrafine bracelet is at today's special value. Think about that. We have never had a one-day only low price that we work tirelessly to bring to you ever as at today's special value from the ultrafine collection. And ultrafine is 95% pure silver, not 92.5. So there's more precious silver in here. It is actually hypoallergenic. It's more tarnish resistant than traditional silver, and it shines like the absolute, I don't know, sunlight on the water on a choppy day on a boat, or maybe, you know, the moon on the snow. I remember driving home one night about a month or two ago when it was really icy and really snowy, and the moon was on the snow, and it looked like this, exactly what this looked like. So here's what you're going to choose. The Riccio bracelet, a true Italian classic. Maybe we haven't seen ultrafine ever, but we haven't seen a Riccio, today's special value, in years. So first you're just going to choose which width do you want. This is the smaller of the two. That's 1/4 of an inch. That's going to come in at $23.25 for the 6 3/4, $24 for the 7 1/4, and $24.75 for the 8 inch. That's gorgeous, and it is absolutely so thick with silver, and of course ultrafine silver, that it almost becomes what we used to call a flexible bangle. Once again, we're turning back the clocks. Look at the gram weights on the screen: 15.5, 16.6, 18.1. I learned in Italy years ago that if you have a bracelet that's 1 gram an inch, it's a really big deal. Okay, so that would mean if you were anywhere between 7 or 8 grams of silver, it would be a big deal. On the 1/4 of an inch, which is the, you know, the narrower of the two, you're ranging from 15 to 18 grams. That's at least double, if not more. That's a wow. And then the pièce de résistance, I decided to wear both together because I think they're absolutely fabulous, but the wider of the two is 5/8 of an inch. That's going to be only $46 on Easy Pay for the 6 3/4, $47.25 for the 7 1/4, $48.50 for the 8. Look at that gram weight. And again, this is not sterling, this is ultrafine. This is more silver. More precious silver has to go into ultrafine than traditional sterling silver. So you're looking at 38 grams, 36 grams, 38.7, oh my gosh, 42.3 grams of ultrafine silver. That is more than an ounce of precious ultrafine silver that, again, is nickel-free, hypoallergenic, more tarnish resistant than traditional sterling silver, and gorgeous. Now, another story. I had the honor years ago, I haven't been there in years, to travel to Italy, I think twice, maybe 3 times with our buyers to take a look at silver. And I had been sort of the silver girl doing a little show called Silver Savings that then became Silver Style for years. And I sold a lot of Riccios, and I thought they were really pretty because, you know, they're just so flexible. Do I have one in my case? Let me open this one up. By the way, a Riccio is all done by hand. I didn't know that until I got to Italy. So when I got to Italy and I saw it being made, I came home and I once quoted to my best buddy, my honey, David Venable, I was selling Riccios with my head in a paper bag for the last 5 years. I had no idea at all that Riccios were made with such care and concern. And by the way, we kept this tongue stainless steel for strength, and we made it bigger so it really locks into place. And we recently had a Riccio on the air, and you loved it, but you really wanted to have that figure 8 for safety. So we added that figure 8 for safety just to keep that really securely around your wrist. So you get all this flexibility, but not too much. It's not floppy because there is so much amazing ultrafine silver in this. Now here's how they do it. So I go to the Italian factory, I watch them making the Riccio, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. There is absolutely no machine. They've been trying to do one, they can't. There's no machine that can duplicate this. This is how they layer your links in by hand. All right, are you ready for it? There's one of the links, okay? This is like, that's it. That thing on my finger is one of the links. And notice that some are diamond cut and some are done in a beautiful brush finish for the pattern. So they have to be carefully done by hand. Okay, it gets better. Jenna's looking at me like, no way. Okay, then, wait, do you see all these guys on top? That's what becomes the little beads at the end of the Riccio. So after they're done doing it by hand, carefully, cleverly, securely, beautifully, then they go in with a blowtorch, no less, and they melt down the edge of that comb of ultrafine silver, perfectly dropping into beautiful beads. And guess what? If one isn't perfect, it gets melted down, and it's got to be made all over again. So Yeah, I mean, that's why I came home and I said to my colleagues, especially my honey David, I literally did not know what I was talking about. I had nothing to say about Riccios because I am humbled at what work and care and Italian craftsmanship goes into a beautiful bracelet. And by the way, skeletto means the little ladder because that's what they use. They use a ladder of precious ultrafine silver to create by hand your bracelet. So here's what's going on. And by the way, when we are looking at 6 choices in a today's special value, there's obviously not going to be as many in inventory as if we only had 1 choice in a today's special value or 2 choices. So if you need the 1/4 of an inch, that's going to break down to an easy pay plan of $23.25 for the 6 3/4 that I am wearing. The 7 1/4 is $24 and the 8 inch is $25.75. And don't forget about that gram weight. That's 15.5, 16.6, 18.1 respectively. Then this big, bold beauty, oh my gosh, today and today only, that is $46, $47.25, and $48.50 for the 3 sizes. But again, are you ready for a gram weight? Because you should be sitting down. We're looking at 36, 38.7 and 42.3 grams of ultra fine silver. Now don't forget that very popular since midnight have been all the complimentary pieces. Katia's wearing the ring, that's J279508. We have earrings, J278857, and they are hoops. And then we also have a necklace, J278854, because this is going back to classics, but classics that will take you forever. A little later, at some time during the 3 hours, we're going to go to my Facebook page because I have a couple links there for you. One is a way for you to tell your story and maybe win an ultrafine bracelet, and the other is a link to the blog that talks about 25 years of Big Bonanza Silver Day on QVC. And I'm wearing a necklace in one of the photos that is about 18 years old. I still wear that necklace. One of you on my Facebook page said, Jane, I own that heart charm necklace too, and I still wear it. I don't know whether I'll be standing here in 25 years. Probably not. Maybe my daughter will be. Who knows? But, 25 years fast forward from now, this is another timeless classic, but updated. What we loved about the Italian designers who made this skeletto, this little ladder, is that they gave it a beautiful new diamond cut technique. So even though it is a classic Riccio that has weight and strength and elegance and pizzazz to it, and it goes back and harkens back to the classic Riccios that people have been wearing forever, it also is updated with this beautiful new diamond cutting technique. I just think it is perfect for our 25th annual Big Bonanza Silver Day, especially because it's ultra fine. And again, if you're just tuning in, today is 24 hours online, all jewelry, all sterling silver, all Bonanza prices on sale till midnight, 150 pieces online that you won't see on air. But this takes silver to the next level because we are not looking at sterling silver in this value of the day. We are looking at ultrafine. And ultrafine silver, we got into it years ago and then actually stepped away from it because a lot of the designers were not that adept in working with this higher silver content, because instead of 92.5, it comes in at 95 parts pure silver. So more expensive, more precious metal. What that does for you, it makes it nickel-free, hypoallergenic, and also more tarnish resistant than traditional sterling silver. I mean, it's not like you're never going to need to clean it, but it's going to resist tarnishing more than traditional silver. And then the Italian designers and the designers around the world really came up to the plate and started showing us these gorgeous new designs, and we were like, okay, we're there. We're going for it. I mean, look at this 8-inch bracelet. That bracelet is 42.3 grams of precious ultrafine silver. That means you are looking at more than an ounce of precious metal in that bracelet at $48.50 a month on our Easy Pay plan. And again, remember the fact that you're not just getting a machine-made bracelet that was spewed out of some machine. This is what needs to be done by hand. Oh, by the way, after they place this on by hand and then they melt down this side, then they have to flip it, cut off the bottom, and they've got to, with a blowtorch, melt down the tongs on the other side so you get those beads. I was such an nincompoop. I thought that they literally just like put beads on the end of the bracelet until I went to that factory. The same factory that I visited in the early 1990s is the factory that made your bracelet today. And when I realized those little beads were actually the ends of those ladders or combs that make the bracelet melted down. It was like magic. You know, it looked like when Flora, Fauna, and Merriweather wave their wands and, you know, the fairy dust falls on the castle and they all fall asleep in Sleeping Beauty. You know that scene? That's what it looked like. The torch went by and then it went boop, 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 all into these beautiful little beads. And I was like, no way. I mean, I just love the fact that you're getting a classic, that we didn't wimp out, that we brought you something that was exciting and fresh, but an exciting, fresh version of a great investment in your wardrobe. And remember the matching pieces. There's the Richo necklace on the screen. That's been popular since midnight, J278854. There's Jenna wearing that bold, wide ring, J279508. And the earrings are a classic Richo hoop. They are J278857. So, 6 choices, like I said, that's not going to be as many in stock in each choice as when you would have, oh, I don't know, like one choice, like one necklace as a today's special value. So the 6 3/4 inch and the 1/4 inch width is only $23.25 on Easy Pay. Wow. If you wanted the 7 1/4, that is going to be $24 on our Easy Pay plan. And if you needed the 8 inch, that's only $24.75 on the Easy Pay plan. A bracelet to treasure today and a day only. Then, if you say, okay, that's pretty, but I want the bolder one, you know, that's kind of me. So the 6 3/4 is $46 a month only till midnight. The 7 1/4 is $47.25 only until midnight. And the 8 inch comes in at $48.50. And there's more ultrafine silver in the show, so please do stay tuned. Super popular since midnight have been the pieces that match. Number 1 is the necklace, and it comes in different lengths. It is J278854 at a sale price till midnight. I love these earrings. Again, this has been forever since we've seen a suite of jewelry all done in this precious ultrafine. They are the Stiletto Richo hoop earrings. They're $49.92. And of course, the wide ring. The one thing I would say on the ring is you may want to go up a size. It's a wide band ring, and it's super wide in the back. So I know most of you, like me, who tend to carry your weight in your knuckles, if you know what I mean. And even if you don't, I think that what you should do is go up a size on that ring. So if you're normally a 6, get a 7, 7, get an 8, and, you know, go up and down. Wait till you see what's coming up. It's so pretty. It's all brand new. It's all on sale as we continue with the 25th annual Big Bonanza Silver Day. More stuff coming on QVC, but don't go anywhere. Right back with our big 3-hour morning edition of All on Sale Silver until midnight tonight.
Celebrity hairstylist and colorist Chaz Dean returns to QVC with his revolutionary hair and body care this Saturday starting at midnight Eastern. Then get expert advice on easy everyday application from renowned makeup artist Bobby Brown. Tune in Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And don't miss Jovella Style. 8 total hours of gorgeous jewelry from Israel, including Hagit Gorali and Orpaz, March 11th and 12th on QVC. This spring, don't just shop, Q.
QVC's buyers shop the world to bring you great products at great values. Sometimes we're so excited about their discoveries, we offer them at a low featured price. A featured price represents a savings over the regular QVC price. After the featured price ends, the item will be offered at its regular QVC price if QVC continues to carry the item.
Big Bonanza Silver Day. In fact, it was the Comstock Lode that was discovered on March 1st in Virginia City, Nevada, one of the coolest places I've ever visited, that became the single biggest silver strike in the history of the United States. And for 25 years, this is our 25th annual, we've been commemorating that big silver strike with Big Bonanza Silver Day, where it's got our favorite word for jewelry, on sale, and majority of it brand new today, including this gorgeous ring, which if you don't want to be all matchy-matchy with the today's special value, and by the way, our today's special value has been so popular, don't forget, if you're still on the line, 2 widths, the 1/4 of an inch, the 5/8 of an inch. I forget, John, I know I read an email, one was more popular than the other. Was it the 5/8 of an inch, I think? I forget. It's terrible. There was an email about midnight that which one was more popular, and I can't remember. Okay. Okay, so the 1/4 of an inch was a little more popular, but the 5/8 of an inch is more limited, so, you know. And there's no advance order on this 5/8 of an inch. As you just saw how it's made, you probably understand that our Italian designers were like, Not that they say in Italian, but they were like, no, cannot do an advance order on that one. So what we have right now is all we're going to have on the 5/8 of an inch, which is more limited. But do you love it with this ring? Do you love it with this ring? You know, I had a chance to run off to the mall yesterday with Maria. We were looking at colors and we were looking at patterns, and you know, I just really get inspired, and I actually walked by the jewelry department, and it was mostly silver. There's not a lot of gold in retail any longer. And let me tell you, you look at some of the price tags, if they're even showing, because the majority of them you have to ask to see it in the case, and then that's really an embarrassing moment. It was like, are you kidding me? Come to QVC. It's on sale, and this is new, and I love this ring because it's a big, bold, beautiful ring with gorgeous texture, actually made in Peru, brand new. I think it looks awesome with the Today's Special Value because, yes, you can do matchy-matchy with the Today's Special Value, but you don't have to. You can also do something like this that is picking up the brushed finish, it's picking up the diamond cutting, and it's doing it in such a fun new way. You know, there are certain signs of spring. God rest her soul, my grandmother and then my mother, who are both up in heaven, would always set great store by seeing the first robin. You know, and I remember walking home from school in Springfield, Delaware County, and then seeing a robin and knowing that, okay, spring is coming. I was walking into work today. I don't know if anybody else noticed this, and the tulips are starting and the daffodils are starting to push up through the ground. So spring is coming. The other sign of spring, not just the crack of the baseball on the bat, thank you very much, would be big, bold flower rings. When they come in, you know spring has sprung. And look at the texture on this. I think that's magical. That looks exactly like the moon on the snow and my headlights on the snow looked like about a month ago when I was driving home, you know, early in the morning or late at night, no matter how you look at it from work, and the snow had frozen and there wasn't a lot of it on the ground, but it was just like sparkle, 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 sparkle. I thought, oh my gosh, God is such a beautiful designer. And that's what this ring looks like. That's the texture. There's always been something about a woman that wears silver. Even to this day, where it's much more accepted than it was 25 years ago when we were starting, we used to have to kind of convince everybody that silver was cool. But what you see right now in beautiful jewelry, when women wear this icy metal, there's just an exciting, cool vibe about them. And I love the way that Jenna has literally transformed her look simply by changing her ring. You know, that bold ring is so cool and exciting. Now this, even though it's big, it has a slender band in the back, so I absolutely advise staying true to size. So you won't have to go up a size on this one like I advised with the Today's Special Value ring because of this. You'll notice on the back that it actually has a very slender band. So when you have a slender band like that, that's a ring that's basically going to fit you very comfortably, and you normally can stay true to size. But it's bold, and it's bold and it's feminine all at the same time. You know, you'd basically have about 1.25 inches in diameter, but only bold flower ring in the show. On sale, brand new until midnight tonight, and awesome with the Today's Special Value, which looks beautiful. Okay, I have to tell you, I honestly rechecked the price on this like a gajillion times, because I do not know how in the world we could do this finish at $69 for the ring or only $219 for the cuff. It's such a look at that ring. Ah, that's $69. I will advise going up a size there too, because it is a bold ring. It's this like funky asymmetrical thing going on, and the Italian designer who does that, they're the only ones that can do that finish. Just like our Today's Special Value and my hot pick, which is coming up next, is a nod to the classics. We said we had to have an ankle bracelet in our March show because we are getting ready for sandals, hint, hint, Monday, Clark's on QVC. We are getting ready for putting our toes in the sand, so you need an ankle bracelet. This is the only new ankle bracelet on the day, and we're turning back the clock in terms of prices once again on this 25th annual Big Bonanza Silver sale, all on sale till midnight tonight, $25 to $29. That's not an easy price. That's just boom, pay for it, get it, go home, have fun. Woo! Okay, like I said about the Today's Special Value, as we commemorate the 25th annual Big Bonanza Silver Day and we look back to the classics, which we haven't seen in forever. Why? Because of course silver is so much more expensive than it was years ago. A lot of people have gotten away from beautiful, classic, heavy, bold, dramatic, precious silver. And you're like, oh no, don't go away, head in that direction. So we have something brand new, which we are all excited about. In fact, David Markstein, who I worked with David and Christy right before the show, said, Jane, out of everything that's out in the trays, because, you know, we'll put our trays of silver out in the buying areas, and as the planners go by and the directors go by and, you know, other hosts go by, he said, this has been getting the most buzz. Once again, like our Today's Special Value, there are actually 8 choices here. So if you want this, don't wait, because we have 8 choices, and we don't have a lot of advance orders on the day, do we, John, my producer? We really, really don't. There's no advance order here. I know other sales, we've had a lot of, oh, it sells out, so I'll do that on an advance order. That's not happening. That's not happening today. We got it in inventory, we made it for you, we're ready to ship it out right now, and this is your choice. You're gonna choose either the 18-inch handcrafted Vicenza silver necklace in the 18-inch that I'm wearing, or the 20-inch. That Easy Pay, brand new piece, never before seen. That Easy Pay is only $39.75 for the 18-inch or $42.25 for the 20-inch. And now let's talk about the colors, because you have it in your rose. This has been the #1 color in jewelry. So there are 6 strands of beautifully crafted flexible herringbone, 6 of them that have been woven together. They have to be hand soldered in the pinsettas or the end caps in the back. There's a Gimondo lobster claw clasp to keep it around your neck. And are you ready for this? I think it's going to really show up well on the rose, because these two show you the 2 lengths side by side. It's reversible. So one side has the sleek, clean, high polished, and this is not a choice of, this is your necklace. You just got a double. You got a twofer. One side is going to be all bright, polished, sleek, sexy, dramatic. It's going to look like paparazzi light bulbs that are going off. And the other one is this brand new diamond cutting. And you know, it's loving the light so much here in our QVC studios. Maybe it's a little hard to see, but actually it is a brushed finish. And on the outside, then they do these scalloped diamond cut edges. So the herringbone itself is straight, but the scallops are cut into the edge, and it's a little bit hard to see on TV because it's so bright and shiny, but what you're ending up with, there it is. Do you see that little scallop right there? Right there? You can see those little half moons. Isn't that appropriate? Because our ancient Incas called silver tears of the moon. I'm just so excited about this, and what I'd love to do is show you on each and every one of them what it's going to look like on the opposite side. So you're going to choose rose. Now this is gold plated over silver. I also visited a factory about 20 years ago almost that showed you where that plating comes from and how it's done. So they kind of dip it in this electrostatic bath, and then the molecules of the gold are adhered to the surface of the silver very heavily, so this look stays the same for the years and years that you wear it. So here's the rose choice. Again, you're getting both, because no matter what length you get, you can reverse it. Here's the yellow. Now over here is a color that, once again, years ago on QVC we would not have had. Well, we'll stay where we are right there. That's what I'm wearing. That's the all classic silver. So if you are a die-hard silver lover like I am, ever since I was 8 years old, and my mother gave me my first communion charm bracelet, had one charm, 1970, I was 8 years old. I could never lie about my age because I have been honest all these years. I'm 51. That bracelet now has over 40 charms. I talk about that as my life story. So she instilled a love of silver in me, and now we can share that love today with this beautiful necklace. Here's the all silver choice, and then down below, this one is also plated, but she walks in beauty like the night, because there you've got that beautiful black rhodium, and that's limited, did you tell me, John? Okay, so the 20-inch in the black is limited, and there is no advance order. So what this does is it harkens back to a time when we brought in the classics, we brought in the bold. Each and every one of these necklaces, let me find Mr. Ruler, is coming in, and I'll measure it and then I'll tell you exactly, 5/8 of an inch. So just like the width that we saw on the widest of the Today's Special Value. But what I love about it is it's a collar that doesn't feel like a collar. A lot of times collars are ungainly and unwieldy, and they don't have any flexibility to it. This is so flexible. Jenna and Katia and I are 3 different women with 3 different shapes and sizes, but all of us can wear this necklace. And I love the fact that the next shot, who's my director today? Hi, Christy. The next shot I love because there's Jenna. Okay, please do not look at the width of my hips. But what I'd love you to notice is that even in the background, what you see is that necklace. So you walk into a party, you walk into a restaurant, you walk into that first date because you're on Match.com, and all of a sudden, all eyes are on you with that beautiful, dramatic silver. Gorgeous. Now, Jenna is wearing that black rhodium, which in the 20-inch is super limited. Oh my gosh, 2 dozen left. And there's no advance order, and there's only a little more in the 18-inch on that black rhodium. But this is just such a classic, but updated, and 2-in-1. So, you know, for a more mysterious, a little bit more of an elegant side, you wear it on the diamond cut side, and then you flip it over, and it's wow, all flash bulbs, paparazzi light flashes on you. And I mean, look at how that fills in the neckline, and look at how that is so sinuous, so soft, so comfortable over Katia's neckline. We are busy on the phone lines, and if you want that black rhodium, it's not long for this world. And in the rose 20-inch, we're getting limited with no advance order. Remember, we commemorate the day in the 1800s that the biggest silver strike in the history of the United States was discovered under the city of Virginia City, Nevada. We also do it with everything on sale. But when you have to pick a hot pick, a star of the day, it's got to be, I think, even bigger than a regular hot pick on a regular old day. I mean, there's, you know, there are 150 pieces of jewelry online we're not going to even get to on air. There are hundreds of beautiful new pieces that are brought in for today, and here's one that we said was a star, and clearly you agree. And Jackie's joining us. Hi, Jackie. Welcome to QVC. Welcome to Big Bonanza Silver Day. Happy anniversary.
Hi, Jane. How are you?
I'm wonderful, honey. How are you this Friday?
Fine, thank you. You're one of my favorite hosts.
Oh, you're
so happy
sweet.
to talk to you.
I'm so happy to talk to you, especially with something clearly you and I have loved for a while, and that's silver jewelry.
This is my first Vincenza silver piece, and I ordered the silver 18-inch, and I can't wait to get it.
It's just what I'm wearing. And you know what, Jackie? I should have told you before, but Vincenza silver is even a little different than any other Italian silver because it's got to have something really, you know, exciting and new about it. And how about this, is that we can take it and turn it on the opposite side and have a completely different look to our necklace.
That's great. It's like 2-in-1.
It really is. It's a total twofer.
Well, every piece of jewelry I've ordered from QVC has been absolutely beautiful, never disappointed.
Oh, I'm so glad. And I'll tell you, this is so comfortable, Jackie. You know how sometimes wider necklaces get a little bit, I don't know, sticky and they don't really flow around your neckline? I could even push it up, which I did with this neckline, but if you needed to pull it down because you wanted it with like maybe more of an open neck shirt, you could do that too. So you really can adjust it on your neckline and it stays. Oh my gosh, I think you're gonna love it.
Oh, I can't wait to get it.
Oh, wonderful, Jackie. It's on its way, and thanks so much for enjoying an anniversary with us.
Thank you, Jane. You have a great day.
Thanks, honey. You too. Good chatting with you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so in the black rhodium plated, and by the way, rhodium is a derivative of platinum, that has completely sold out. So all we have left is the 18-inch, and we only have 6 left. So if you want that deep, dark, mysterious look, which actually would be very, very pretty with the turquoise ring, which John tells me, my producer, is already super popular, because that's done in the black rhodium, or even the diamonds that are coming up. I mean, that's a carat of diamonds for like the $200 price range. If you got either of those or thinking of getting those, that black rhodium would be beautiful. The 20-inch in the rose is very limited, and the 20-inch in the yellow is very limited. You know what I wanted to show you, and I think I'll do it in the silver? I wanted to show you this. David Markstein taught me this. He said, if you're looking at an omega and you hold it and it goes into a smile or it goes into a curve, that shows you have a very flexible necklace. But look what I can do with this one. Like, I can pretty much make it touch. I mean, look at that flexibility. I used to do this years ago when we used to do silver together every Sunday. When you can take a piece of jewelry and wrap it around your fingers like that, you know that's going to be comfortable, it's going to be flexible, and let's face it, it's like shoes. I mean, we love shoes, and by the way, Shoe Shopping with Jane is here with a really, really big show on Fashion Day. We have a big, 50-some-hour Fashion Day starting on Sunday. I'll be with you Monday. Shoe Shopping's at 10 a.m. for 2 hours. We're so excited. But, you know, we will wear something that's maybe not super comfortable for a while, but then come on, you kick your shoes off under the table if they're not really comfy. You're not wearing those out on the dance floor. Same thing with jewelry. Don't you sometimes find the earrings that bug you or the necklace that bugs you at the bottom of your purse because you took it off, because it's driving you crazy? That's not going to happen here. This is a huge investment, beautifully done, and I buried the lead. I learned that from David Venable, who worked in news a lot longer than I did. Let's talk gram weights. Jane Treacy, what is up with you? The 18-inch Italian silver is 36.5 grams of silver. Can you say an ounce? The 20-inch is 40.6 grams of silver. Can you say over an ounce? Not to mention that the rose gold and the yellow gold is plated in gold, and the black is plated in the rhodium, which is the derivative of platinum. So you're looking at, again, no wimps here. Wimpiness was not allowed today on Big Bonanza Silver Day. We said it's our 25th annual event. We are not going to give you teeny little something. So just the black sold out, right? Or did everything sell out? No, just the black. Okay. All right, so the black rhodium sold out. The 20-inch in rose and yellow is down to 4 dozen. So we'll keep our eye on that, but remember, there's absolutely no advance order on that one. So black is gone, and if you wanted the 20-inch in rose and in yellow, that's super limited. You know what's cool is that 20 years ago, when silver was more affordable per ounce, we never did a bracelet like this. I used to see them at the Vicenza Jewelry Fair, but we would never buy them. But we said, you know what? We got easy pay. We got a sale price until midnight. We're going to bring you the boldest San Marco that I personally and David Markston, our buyer, has ever seen in the history of QVC. It is J158146, already popular, several lengths and 3 colors, rose, white, and yellow. And you know what? I love this. I love the fact that, you know, maybe you say, I want to spend around $20 or $30, Jane. I want to be, you know, under 2 $20 bills. Where can you bring me? What about 95 parts pure sterling silver done in a necklace that ranges, I think, from like 18 down to 30 inches or something like that, if memory serves me correctly? $26 to $39, your choice, J278858. So in this 3-hour morning edition, which can't quite believe 45 minutes has already flown by, where everything is on sale, lots of new. We're going to see Danny Neufeld. I know you love him, for Orpaz, and also Robert Elizondo is going to be joining us with the only Ecclesi watch on the day. It's my pick of the show, and it is so cool because it's unlike, I think, any other watch he's ever done. So there's the hot pick. There's my pick of the show, but right now let's talk a little diamond action. Later on in the morning, but you know what? If you're new to QVC, you don't have to wait until I present something for you to order it. If you see something you love, you can pick it up at any time. This earring, though, is going to be part of our Affinity Diamond Collection. The rings are waiting in the wings, but you can order them now if you'd like to. These are the boldest oval hoops, diamond hoops, that we have in the sale. And these are what we call the inside-out diamonds, which was a brilliant breakthrough in the world of diamond hoops several years ago. Originally, when you bought diamond hoop earrings, the diamonds were all the way around the outside of the tubing. They were all set by hand, just like these are set by hand. Problem is, the back of it wasn't so pretty, and when you were looking at the earrings, basically on the inside, on that back edge, you were looking at the back of the setting. So that was kind of like, you know, silly. So what the designers started doing is putting the diamonds on the front of the tubing and on the inside of the tubing, and let me tell you, that was certainly not very easy, so that when you are looking at someone wearing these earrings, when you're checking your makeup in the mirror and you're wearing these earrings, what people are going to see is all diamonds. They're not going to be seeing the back of the stone. They're not going to see the back of the setting. And the other thing that they're really not going to see is that stabilizer bar. You might wonder, why is there that kind of thing, that little smile, that U shape of silver in the earring? Well, what it does is it stabilizes the earring. And I wanted you to see that when you put them on, that stabilizer bar pretty much disappears. It just kind of scoops under the bottom of your earlobe. And what it will do is keep that earring in shape for the ages. Because I really think that's kind of our common theme today. We're showing you fresh, new, exciting. We're actually even doing fresh, new excitings of classics like our Riccio today's special value, like our braided herringbone necklace, like the San Marco that is waiting in the wings. But this also is an updated classic, the inside out version. And these hoops are 1/4 of a carat, guaranteed minimum weight of beautiful white diamonds. We make sure that our diamonds are of beautiful quality. I've been at the big JCK Jewelry Show in Las Vegas with my wonderful buyer, and she has honestly said, no, not those. They look at batches of the diamonds, and if they are brown or muddied or yucky, they're like, no, not gonna buy it. That's not a QVC one, because all of our jewelry has to pass our quality assurance lab. Whether it is a $20 necklace or it's a $150 pair of earrings, it all has to pass through that. If anything is ever not 100% wonderful about the piece that you bought, or it's not quite for you, then you return it. But there are no other diamond hoops in our sale this morning, and these are the only oval diamond hoops. Real diamonds, guys, 1/4 of a carat at a sale price of $159.12. Okay, these are really popular, and we're not surprised. You're looking at a carat of diamonds in colors of diamonds for 5 easy payments of $49.99. And again, what happens is when they mine that diamond, inherently in the diamond, naturally in the diamond, would be the ability, if, as Michael O'Connor says, if it was left at the ground another, I don't know, million years, it would turn yellow, green, red, or blue. We are able to give it a permanent process that brings out that color, and it will not fade. It is a beautiful diamond that's natural in origin that has the property to be the yellow, the green, the red, and the blue. Beautiful, $49.99. Now, Robert Elizondo is going to be joining me with a really cool, crisp, clean, modern ring. This could be at the, Museum of Modern Art in your hometown that you love to visit. I think it's gorgeous. And what I love is that little sub-dial that is done in a color enamel is also going to influence the gemstone that's in the stem of the watch. It's the only Ecclesi watch on the day. Ecclesi watches on silver sales are always huge. And remember, it's true. It's on sale. Everything's on sale until midnight tonight. 5 easy payments of $59.96. One of our buyers' favorites when we come right back. It's March 1st. That means it's Big Bonanza Silver Day. Yes, we used to stand here in hoop skirts and bonnets. Then we were able finally to wear it like regular clothes, so we all breathed a sigh of relief, because let me tell you, those costumes were hot and didn't really do a whole lot for the jewelry. I remember holding about a, 5-day-old baby, watching this from home, up all night, checking everybody out. Of course, she just turned 17, so it shows you how many years we've been together. This is the 25th annual Big Bonanza Silver Day. Everything is on sale until midnight tonight. This is a day to start shopping because we don't do another sale until October. So when you think of what I call the spring holidays, Mother's Day, graduation, we've got maybe a little Easter basket gift, you've got first communions, confirmations, all the spring anniversaries and birthdays through the summer and even into the fall, for goodness sake. There's not another sale of silver until October, and we don't duplicate the pieces. So this is, like I said, perhaps one of David Markstein, our buyer's favorite pieces. And we have had a huge resurgence to the popularity of slip-on bangles. So all you do is you slip on and you go. Just like our gorgeous today's special value, which we'll be seeing again in about a half hour, by the way. Just like the gorgeous necklace that was my hot pick, this is part of our Vicenza silver. Even though the today's special value is ultra fine. If it was in sterling silver, it would be Vicenza silver name because, hello, it's made with such care and grace and elegance. This bracelet is so cool. Like, we've been here for 25 annual sales. We've never had anything like this before. And like I said, in other sales, we've had a lot of advance orders. You saw my hot pick sell out in the black rhodium. We're keeping an eye on it in the 20-inch and the rose and the yellow. There is no advance order on that. So when you look at these pieces and you fall in love, don't wait. So this is the average, which I just slipped on. The average is going to fit usually around a 7 to 7.5 inch wrist. Even though my wrist is small, you're slipping it onto your hand. So I think if you're a 6 3/4, you could probably wear this too. If you don't like it falling off on the top of your hand like that, then wait for another piece of jewelry that's sized, maybe our today's special value. But if you have an average size wrist, you're going to get the average, which is on an easy pay plan that's gone at midnight, thank you very much. So sale price till midnight, but you might say, well, will I still get easy pay at midnight? Nada on this one. $53.67 for the average. And then if you're getting the large size, which is usually 7.5 to 8, that's going to be only $58.33, but again, the easy pay goes away at midnight. And gram weights. Gram weights like we haven't seen in forever. So if you're getting the average size, sleek, cool, totally modern, totally cool bracelet, that's 21 grams of silver, and the large size is 22 grams of silver. So here's why David loved this, and I took copious notes when he was talking about it, because a buyer sees, I think the correct term would be a gajillion pieces of jewelry pretty much in a week, especially our QVC buyers, because, you know, everybody in the jewelry world knows we are in over 100 million homes. We buy a lot of jewelry, and so they want to impress us with what they have to show them. David saw this and said, I have never seen anything like it before. It's actually 2 bracelets in one from an Italian factory that's known for its brushed satin work. Just like, you know, you might be known for your brownies, and your sister is known for her stuffed shells, and somebody else in the family is known for their sangria or whatever they love to make. Different Italian factories are known for different techniques, and this Italian factory is known for their brushed work. So what they've done is they've taken a tube bangle. There's actually 2 of them. You can feel it. There's 2 in here. And they literally, I mean, it's actually not 2. It's actually one piece that's continuous, almost like in a figure 8, that is then soldered together in the back in a way that just like blows my mind. So half of it had to be brushed, and then the other half had to be high polished. But they are known for their satin finish, and they are famous for it. So when you are commissioning a piece of Italian jewelry that has to have that gorgeous satiny finish, you go to this factory, and they made your bracelet. And it's so neat because it's like this infinity, this endless tubing of silver that's wide, and then part of it, what are you girls laughing at? You having fun over there? Okay. My father would say, stop with the hilly holly. And then you have about 3/4 of an inch in width. So it's so neat. It's actually, you know, 2 bracelets in one. You can see maybe on the inside how it's just curved and wrapped. It's one continuous bracelet. They do the satin finish on one half and the high polish on the other, and you end up with this like sort of asymmetrical, artful, totally awesome bracelet. Just awesome. That easy pay is gone at midnight. It's all about the wrist, and it's all about putting this on with the wider today's special value and really making a statement. So in about a half hour, we're going to take another look at our super popular today's special value. Like we mentioned, that 1/4 of an inch has been super popular, but the 5/8 of an inch is more limited. It's bolder, and there's no advance order. It's all done by hand. It's our today's special value, today and today only, for only $23.25 up to $48.50. What a gorgeous return to the elegance and the beauty of high-powered, high-fashion silver, but this is ultra-fine. So there's even more silver in this piece than a traditional sterling piece of jewelry.